Hello and welcome to all you listeners out there in the Badlands. You are turning in to Pandora Galaxy Radio at 105.9. Life advice of the day: if you hate the sun, then get a gun. You know, you hear a lot of stuff while wandering the wastes. Some of it funny, some of it disturbing. Now that I think about it, most of it disturbing. But most disturbing of all is a place by the name of Jacob's Cove. Apparently, it used to be the home of a Jacob's Arms manufacturing facility, hence the name. The town of Jacob's Cove was built to provide housing and support for Jacob's employees working at the tree mill there. Now, this in itself is of course not anything special. But as the operation grew, more living space was needed, and Hell's End was established. It was here that Jacobs built a care home for his permanently injured employees. In this town there lived a doctor, going by the name of Dr. Ned. No, this was no ordinary doctor. Sometime after being hired by the Jacobs Corporation, Dr. Ned decided to experiment with reanimating dead workers. At some point during his experiments, he began noticing that the reanimated victims started acting hostile towards the staff at the facility. Hostile as in eating people alive. Kicking and screaming, many staff met their end at the ice-cold hands of the reanimated. Ned saw the opportunity to turn the entire workforce of Jacob's Cove into an undead army. He distributed poison in the form of pills at the workers' annual checkups, infecting a majority of the employees. The unknowing sick workers then of course went to Dr. Ned, who in his twisted plan turned them all into the living dead. The hordes then swarmed the streets, like a man-eating swarm of locusts, devouring anything living in there. Many folks barricaded themselves in their homes, but they were quickly overrun and torn to pieces alive by the increasing mob of the undead. The screams of the dying could be heard throughout the once thriving community of Hell's End. Now all that can be heard in the town of Hell's End is the soft moan of the undead as they continue their quest to devour the few remaining inhabitants of Jacob's Cove. You might ask what happened to Dr. Ned. With almost all of the inhabitants dead or reanimated, he ruled the lands with his army of the undead. That is, were it not for the Wall Hunters, who finally ended his evil reign of power. Though, the unfortunate dead can still be heard on silent nights, when the wind is just right and the smell of decay is thick in the air. Now, this concludes today's tale. I'll see you all next broadcast. And remember, there ain't no rest for the wicked.